Traders, we are looking at the signals. We're going to go through and have a look and see how we're stacking up after the last New York session. Well, the New York Open. Today's Sunday. We're just having a look at this list that I have here. This is the New York Open, and we have this box. We're looking for the opportunity after this box that's coming off this indicator here. And I guess what we want to see is the bar colors to be, in this case, green, and we want to see preferably this midline heading in the right direction, and then we take that signal. That's pretty much it. And look, you can increase your probability if you run with this trend. And at the moment, this is predominantly bearish, as you can see here. Only the daily's showing bullish. Right, so you might want to think twice. In any case, let's just say worst case scenario, we took every one of these trades right on the signal, stop loss under the previous low, and we're going to go for a 2R by default. Under the previous low or under the green shade. See the green shade under the candles there. And you can see the green shade. I'll show this to you. Bullish fill. All right, see that? Okay, so that's where we're placing our stop loss. Well, we can just bump up both of these if you like so we can see them. We're just going to run with this 5-minute chart. Now, it's a bonus, definitely. The liquidity momentum is pushing up, right? So that's a 2R gain. So there's a very easy strategy. Let's just run through everything and just see what it looked like after the New York session. Okay, we're up 2R. This is the New York Open. This is the box that we're waiting for to complete, and there's our first signal there. Now we take that trade based on, well, the line is green. See here the dot? That line is white there. You can still take it if the line's not green. It's just a higher probability. So we're up 2R. You could take it on the next candle. Stop loss on that green shaded zone, just go 2R. So that's 4R gained, Aussie yen. Okay, there's your signal. Now you can alter this. I've got it set for 5 minutes, 30, 1 hour, and 2. So all of these time frames have to come together for that signal to fire, but you can definitely play around with that. Long position on the next candle. Stop loss on that green line, 1.83. All right, let's just say that one got taken out, or you'll close it as you see price trading through this line. All right, so if you're staying in front of the chart here and we see these white candles kick in, you can close that trade. Now you got a 1R out of it, so maybe 5R gain. Long position again, guys, another 2R, 7R. We're up 7R. Just following this strategy after the New York Open, after our box is completed. We're up 7R. We take the first green signal down here on the next candle, if you like. Stop under. Another 2R. 7. We're up 9R. This is just trading every one of these. Okay, we got a bearish signal. Short position. We're up 9. We're up 11R, possibly. It changed direction here. Right, it crossed over the white line. So, you could call it 8R gain if you like. EuroCAD. This has just taken every signal, guys. Now, in real life, we wouldn't do this. We would be really specific. And in fact, I set up a hot list every day for my VIP. What are we up? 8, 9, 10. That's 10R. I set up a hot list every day. Let me just show you that. Okay, so over here is the daily hot list. By the way, you can take this for a 7-day free trial. All right, so we provide this, well, I do, and I do a video before and after the hot list. So while I'm building up the hot list, I create a mentorship video. So this is the mentorship video explaining the hot list and how I'm searching for and why I'm choosing the trades. And as I'm doing this video, this mentorship video, I'm building this list. As soon as the list is done, I copy and paste it into here. And then the next day, we do a video reviewing the hot list. And we've had some incredible results with this. Now, there's a 7-day free trial, as I said. The link is on my website, anthonybourne.com. Let's just come back and have a look. So we're up 8, and this is not the hot list at all. This is just taking every trade regardless, just for the hell of it. Let's just say we're up 8. All right, that's a 2R loss, 1R loss. So we're down to 7R. All right, this has just been completely irresponsible and taking every single one of these. Okay, that probably would have been a loss if you followed short on that one, but that's not on the hot list, right? Okay, 6R down to 6R. Euro yen, all right, that's obviously a 2R gain. 6, so we're up 8R, euro dollar. You can see these were blue and green, so they were on the hot list. There's another 2R. In fact, if you manage it well, there's 3R, nearly 4R, maybe 3. So what are we up? 8, 10R. Okay, pound Aussie. Tight stops, guys. Short position. There's your first signal. What are we up? 10R. We're looking for 2R. We didn't quite reach it. Okay, pound CAD. This wasn't on the hot list at all. Oh, well, let's just say we're down to 8R, 7R. All right, there's another 2R. So if we're down to 7R, let's just say we're down to 6R. A couple of those got taken out. There's another 4. We'll call it 2. So we're up 8R, pound yen. That's another 2R. There's your signal down there. So what are we up? 8, 9, 10R. We're up 10R. Just trading irresponsibly. 10R, down 1. Okay, that would have lost. 9R, pound dollar. Okay, there's another 2. So we're up to 9R. So that's 11R now. Okay, we're going against the trend. Okay, back 1R, you've lost 1R there. Okay, New Zealand, so we're up to 10R. There's another 2R gained, so there's 11, 12R. You get what I'm on about here. Now you can change these signals, 12R, 14R. Not a bad day's work. Trend momentum sync. What happens if we shift this 2 hours to 1 hour, drop that down? It gives us more signals. And if we go 5, we go 15, 15 minutes. It's got to experiment with it. And maybe we go 30 minutes. So we're going 5, 15, 30, 1 hour. Okay, 5:30, 1 hour, 2. That'll get you in a bit quicker. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, I'll tell you what, you can tighten this up, and this 30 seconds, it's contingent on the condition being met on these other time frames. So you could run with, say, 30 seconds, 15. It's just got to play around with it. 15, 30, and 1 hour, right? But the 30 seconds is going to get you in a lot sooner. Let's just try, say, 10 seconds. You know what, guys? I don't mind that at all. Look at that. 10 seconds. And then you want the condition on the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, and the 1 hour. And that's giving you a really, really fast signal. It's getting you in early on those the higher time frames. Anyway, we're up to, I don't know, 10R, 12R, dollar CAD. I don't mind this setting at all, guys. It gets you in really early. There's another 2. 14R, okay, dollar Swiss. Okay, it's red. There you go. 15, 16, 16R. Just trading this New York session on Friday. Dollar yen. Take these red ones. 16, 17, 18R. Gold. This is really good with gold as well. So after the this box, you might have lost one there because it sort of turned around on you. But all right, 18R, 17. You know what I'm getting at, guys? I mean, look, let's just knock it on the head at 20R. That's not a bad day's work, guys. Like 1R could be worth long position here. Okay, that's your risk. That could be worth $100 on your account. Right, so there's a 2,000 gain just in the New York session. 100 times 20, was that $2,000? If you're risking $100 per trade, that's not a bad day's work. This blue line is the London Open. We could try that. Okay, so there's our box for the London Open. So we're looking for the first. Okay, we can see that was profitable. So London Open yesterday, and then you can trade London and New York as well as the Asia. All right. Let's just do it by eye. 2R, NAS, okay, gold. We're looking at that blue line where the box is. First signal was green. Depends on your stop loss with that one. But there's your signal. You probably want to definitely go under that. And you may or may not have come out of that one, depending on where your stop loss was down here. Anyway, dollar yen. Look at this, London Open yesterday. All right, so let's just say we're up 4R. Dollar Swiss, London Open. We're looking at that blue line. That's where this box is. There's 6R. Dollar CAD. What happened? Well, okay, down 1R. You might have got stopped out. Okay, so we're up 5R. This is just being irresponsible again. And look, the other thing that we're going to do with this is look for a watch list. Okay, so this one, we're down 4R. Okay, we got taken out. That's 1R down. New Zealand yen, there you go. We're up another 2. So that's 6R, we're up. Kiwi CAD. We're not looking at bullish bearish. We're looking at the triangles. Bullish bearish is just telling you that it broke out of the box. That's not the signal. It's the triangles we're looking for. Okay, it's a red triangle. So what are we doing? It's at 6, 7R, 8, maybe 8R if you got taken out on that. Pound Kiwi. All right, that's a gain. 8, 9, 10R. Pound yen. That's a gain. 2R gain easily. 12R. All right. Pound Swiss. Did you gain 2R out of that? Signal was there. Next candle was there. Stop right there. No. Okay. 12R, maybe you got stopped out on that one or you closed it early. I don't know. You could close these into the New York session, actually. There you go. 12, 14R, and we're at less 1R, 13R. We take that one off, that last one. Pound Oz, that was a bit wild. That wouldn't be on the stop list, though, I don't think. And, yeah, I mean, look at it. 13R less 1 is 12R. I don't care. Okay. This one here, look, 2R gained. 12, all right. 14, we're up 14R, Euro Yen. Okay, we're up 15, 16R, Euro New Zealand. That was a sell, 17, 18R. Okay, I think we're gonna reach our 20R. So you've made 18. There's 20R. So you've made, if you're risking $100 per trade, you're up $2,000 in the London session, and you're up $2,000 in the New York session. And this is just trading everything, every signal that and you can just set these signals to go off and the rest, right? Look at that. Yeah, so you can set these signals, the 3 dots, add alert, and if you want to, just go any alert function called go create and do that on everything. But you don't take the trade unless you're coming out of, and in fact, what we can do with this, because some of these are a little bit tight, right? You want to make sure that now, where were we? I mean, look, seriously, there's big money to be made here. That one, yeah, that was a bit tricky. That's quite nice. But there were a couple where it went one way and then the other. And it would have made a difference if we'd have widened our initial box. Was it this one? Yeah. See this? Okay, so what we can do is just go back over it. See, 3 till 4, 3 till 5. That's 2 hours. All right. And then look, just run through and look at the difference. Does that make a difference? And I think it probably does. Yeah, see, those would have taken you out if you went with that. But look, that's probably not on our watch list, guys. Or if it's bearish, we're looking for only bearish signals, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that was pretty dodgy anyway. But regardless, you lose, a couple here and there. But, what you gain absolutely makes up for it. Just look at that. Yeah, 2 hours is a bit long. I'd probably bring it back to 4, 3 till 4. Yeah, that's the London. Just looking at this initial range into the London Open here, and then after that. Anyway, guys, look, that's what we have. And actually, I really like this setting. Here's the setting here on the momentum sync. 10 seconds. It might be a little fast because it'll get you in on some of these that are really close to this box. And look, the other rule you can have is you don't get involved unless, have a look at this line here, the trend channel. We have this cloud. Well, I'll show you this. Look, you can bump up the cloud. So let's just opacity to 80. Yep, okay, there's your cloud. All right, so you want to be above the cloud for bullish and below the cloud for bearish. Or the midline, that's the mean. All right, so you want to keep an eye on that as well. The mean, the midline, where is it? Upper, middle, lower. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, you can't adjust. Just bump it up. That's that midline there. So keep an eye on this midline. Like once we break up, slightly above it, then we could run with that. Although I do like these signals back down in here. And the other signal that you can take are these ones. See these green signals along the bottom? They give you the pullbacks, actually. I'll show you that. Look, there's a green signal just to the right of, right on the blue line here. These are really, really good signals. Seriously, that's the pullback. That gave you a bit of a pullback, okay? But it'll give you, look at this, look at that pullback. Guys, do you see what we've got here? Okay, so tomorrow morning is Monday, and I want to have a look at Monday. Every Monday morning, 1900, that's the Asia Open. Go to, and let's just go back and have a look at every single Monday at 9 a.m. Asia Open, Monday, the first day of the week. All right, we know there's 2R gained here, and we'll go to Monday's setting. There you go. We're looking for the first signal after that, and that happened just here. See, there it is, that one, that green. So Monday, all right, that's the NAS. Okay, so let's just go up the top here, work our way down, and just have a look at every single alert on Monday morning. So this is what we're going to be looking for tomorrow morning. Go back to Monday. Look at that volatility. That's pretty wild. Long position, right after the thing there. Tight stop under here. Yeah, that one was a bit dodgy. Oh, no, it wasn't. 3R. Look at that. I'm talking 2.6. Well, 2R was reached. Let's put it that way. Stop loss right there on that green shaded zone. All right, Monday. 2R. Aussie Swiss. Go back. This first Monday of last week. There's 4R. Another 2R. And by the way, when you bring on some of these other indicators that we have, in fact, this one here in particular, we can target that yellow line. Anyway, 4R, Aussie yen, go 2. There's another 2R gain, 6R, Aussie dollar, go 2. All right, you may have, actually, so we're up 6R already. This is Monday. We're going to be looking to do this tomorrow. That's 3R there. Okay, so we're up 6, we're up 8R already. Go to, this is Monday the 9th. All right, 8R less 1R, 7R, Euro Oz, and this is just taking everything. Again, guys, we're going to be really specific with what we take, what we run with. Well, we're down 7R now, are we? Or up 7R, I should say. Okay, so the first signal that fired after this was a red one. 7, okay, so we're up 2R. 9R, okay, you see where we're going with this, right? All right, that one caught us out. But then what we do is we take this first red one after it. You lose 1R, that's 8R. And then when this red signal kicks off, you can take that, if you want to trade every one of these. Okay, Euro Kiwi, just have a quick look through a couple more. Okay, the red signal kicked in, so there's another 2R. If you're a gold trader, you get some really nice moves with gold generally. Anyway, guys, look, that's a wrap. Take it for a spin. 7-day free trial. Link is on the website. With that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.